be understanding what someone is saying. It's like, or whatever they're saying is just literally just not making sense. Okay, I just did y'all reading and there was no sound, so I gotta start over. So something else may be going down the drain. It's like, okay, I just wasted all this money on this, or I invested in this and now I have nothing else. I have nothing else to show for. Like, your money is gone. Maybe you could be critiquing or criticizing someone and how they spend their finances. Maybe you're realizing that this person hasn't healed. You're starting to pinpoint where they're going and why they're in lack, or why they don't have any type of stability to themselves. You're realizing that this person rejects anything that's healthy for them, and or they're not listening to their body. They're not eating well. Maybe you feel like this person is kind of losing the color to their skin, or just something about them looks pale or dark, or you just see a lot of dark marks about them. Yeah. And maybe somehow they share their food, or I don't know. There's just something that's like, okay, well, I don't understand. If you don't have this home, if you don't have this ability, where's your money going? Or if you don't have this, that, and the third, then you need to tell me. This could be somebody that you live with, or just somebody in your family. Somebody has an abandonment wound that they need to focus on. If not, it's going to put you at risk. Somebody also don't have any money, so they went towards someone else that they feel like would share with them. This person could have been connected to nature, or just kind of whoever they are, and they have some type of anxiety about this. Why? They like this person. It's like they went towards someone, right? So let's say, fire signs, you went towards someone and just out of a habit, like, oh, I just need a release. I just need somebody that's going to show me a good time, whatever the case may be, right? You went towards this one person and you realize, oh, this person is actually like kind of relaxed. Like, you didn't feel any stress while you were around them. Any type of anxiety kind of calmed down. You were actually able to relax when you're around them. This is not a friend, or this is not somebody that you've been around for a while, or maybe you've known them and you just haven't actually been able to connect with them, but until recently. And now that you're able to relax, you're like, damn, how can I organize myself out of this addiction? How can I clean myself up so that way this person don't feel like I'm somebody that they have to be tied down to, or somebody that's going to hold them back? You're ready to conform or to get in line with your inner child and be able to achieve certain things for yourself, but at the same time you feel a little like depressed or sad because maybe you feel like you wasted time, or you feel like you don't have as much time. There's some type of tug of war when it comes to some type of betrayal, and somebody that went through a betrayal with you, and you're trying to trust and fall that, like, okay, wherever I land, it would just be the perfect scenario for me, but any burdens that I have, I can kind of just change the way it looks and or get through them. You're willing to push yourself through some type of goal and or challenge, especially if it comes to your career, or again, just something that you're trying to accomplish. But just make sure you're not, again, seeking too much of perfectionism. Okay? Also, you could be worried about how you're viewed within your community, your family, and people around you. You could also feel or realize that there's some type of paperwork that's not fair, some type of paperwork that was built on false pretenses. Whatever this is going to be released, and whoever is doing this is going to be blocked. Okay? Maybe somebody was trying to block someone's sex life and or just block them, whatever they do in general. I don't know. Fire signs, take what resonates, leave what does not. Okay. So you could be trying to focus on your career. You're trying to be mature, but there's something, again, that you feel like is destroyed, discredited. There's something that was once successful that's kind of like, what the fuck just happened? Whether this is a marriage, a business, or something that you were putting action towards, it's like it's not working anymore. And now you have some type of insecurity on, like, okay, well, what do I do now? How do I reevaluate? What can I ignore in order to get some type of freedom? But this is causing you to be lonely, or this is making you go through a phase where you have to transition to a lonely phase, or you're going from a relationship to being single. You're going from being employed to being unemployed. There's some type of transition. And although you're disappointed in the bigger picture of how something goes, I want you to look at it like, okay, well, let me see how I can regain my emotional control. What else I can do to bring some type of balance to my life, even in the moments that I feel like things are a burden, I have to adapt. Okay? You also could be feeling like there's a burden to adapt to someone in your family. Or maybe they have some type of finances, or they were able to recover some type of finances, and it's hard to like get a hold of them, or it's hard to like get through to them. And maybe you're discouraged by this, or maybe you feel like you procrastinated, you waited too long, and now they have some type of guard up against you, and that this could be practical. This could be a friend, somebody you used to work with. This could be a sibling, a family member, a child, just somebody around you that you used to be around. Maybe you feel like that they're not really focused on you. They have no passion or no drive to kind of move this forward. Yeah, it's kind of like, okay, well, yeah, you're not really sure exactly how they feel, but they're kind of calm when it comes to talking to you, or, they release some type of worry, so they're not necessarily pressed either way. And if this is not them, this is how you feel about them. Okay, and if this is how you feel, this could be a Capricorn, a Gemini, a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Virgo, a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, a Leo, a Libra, a Virgo, a Capricorn, a Sagittarius for sure, a Gemini, a Taurus, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Gemini for sure, a Virgo for sure, a Cancer, a Leo for sure. Okay. All right. Let's give it some type of funk. Are y'all in a funk? Somebody smells? I don't know. What's going on with fire signs? Somebody is spying. Somebody's watching. Somebody's gossiping. Okay? But at the same time, somebody's watching for a signal that they have everything that they need to create some type of truth. Truth and or truce. Okay? They want to avoid some type of conflict long term, especially when it comes to the system. Somebody wants to get out of going to jail and or do something that they feel like it can ruin them practically. And so even if they're not going to jail, they got some type of record, or they got something that's going to make it hard for them to do other things. So they're looking for ways to get things to be smooth sailing. They're trying to figure out if they have everything that they need or all the information that they need. But at the same time, there's still going to be some type of delay and or like brutality because this person was being strategic. They were trying to steal something or they're trying to take something from someone. Yeah, and this judge or whoever they talk to is going to see them as the person that created this some type of issue that was working towards something. It's like you were working towards creating this challenge. You chose to do this. So at this point in time, you have to compromise on something. You have to give up on something. And this is what they fear. The balance, the karma. So you may be seeing somebody go through this, okay? Who's going through the court case for fire signs? Alright, this could be an Aries. Okay, so it could be a you fire sign. So if it's you, because we got fire sign, we got Leo, we got Aries, we got Scorpio. This could be them watching you. Okay, the Scorpio, the Libra, the Capricorn, the Aquarius, the Pisces, the Taurus. They could be watching you going to court, or you're watching them. Okay, something like that. Confirmations. Something's a little rocky. Something about ice cream. Rocky Road ice cream, or Rocky's on some type of cartoon, but I can't think of who it is. Not Rocket Power, but somebody named was like Rocky. It was a kid's name. I don't know. You could be laughing or something is funny to you. You need to release some type of objective in their mindset. Someone is getting out of a marriage, so that somebody's definitely going through a divorce. They feel like, you know what? You feel like I'll drop the ball all the time. I'm not gonna put up with it. You can be planning a trip with your girls or your boys, your friends, your family. Okay, somebody's listening in on the conversation. They did this multiple times, and that's why the courts or whoever's gonna be like, you know what? It just is what it is. It's like somebody filing false paperwork on CPS or false paperwork on somebody else who was trying to build something, and because they did it multiple times, they're going to court for contempt or something like that, and they're like, no, I don't want to be seen as somebody that It's like, no, because you kept doing this. You were trying to do this. All right. And something that was supposed to happen by a deadline, it didn't happen. Somebody has a crazy ex, baby mom, crazy baby dad. Somebody is the crazy ex, baby mom, or crazy baby dad. Family traditions are up in the air right now. It's kind of like y'all don't even have none. You want to create some, or you just don't know if it will ever be established. Somebody could be wanting to break no contact with you. Okay. It may fail, or if you want to do it, it's going to fail. Stay F it and face your fears. You could be eating good or need to eat more healthy.